The car.
Yes, of course. Go ahead.
Good morning, Mrs. Joyce.
Good morning.
Where are you going?
To Naples.
Well, what's your hurry?
Oh, I'm in no hurry.
Well, what is it then?
Well, if you need the car, I can borrow Mrs. Burton's.
I've already told you I don't need the car. I'm waiting here to see the people that are interested in buying the villa, and I think it might be a good idea if you were here, too.
Oh, but why?
Oh, I don't know. I think it might be a good idea. You can leave after they've seen it.
Oh, then I'd be too late. I want to go to the museum, and they close at 4 o'clock. I don't want to miss anything.
Aren't you going to have some lunch?
I've had a sandwich. Well, I better get started.
Is this the museum that your friend, what was his name, described in his verses?
Maybe. Right. The brute. He thinks he understands life. He ought to be punished for his pride, his self-assurance. Oh, this must be it.
Morning. You have a guide, madam?
No, I haven't got one yet.
Do you wish to visit the art gallery?
Yes, that will be fine.
Very well. Did you buy a ticket?
No.
You go inside. I'll get the ticket. Just a second. This way, please. Many years ago, this was a cavalry barracks. In 1700, King Charles made a museum of it. The museum is very important. At one time, there were secret rooms with paintings of Pompeii. There are groups of sculptors here from many famous collections. Capodimonte, Colano, Pompeii, and so forth. This is the famous group of dancers. They were found in the Villa Tercolano. Observe the harmony of their movements. The fourth one looks just like my daughter Marianne. This satyr was in the villa at Pompeii. It is a pagan divinity that was found in the woods. It is a good thing they exist no longer. They were very dangerous. This is the drunken form. He is about to fall asleep. Sleep is a wonderful habit. Here we have a young discus thrower, a Greek. And here are the emperors. This is Caracalla. He built the famous public baths in Rome. He killed his brother right in his mother's arms. This is Nero. You must have heard of him. He had the face of a baby, but he was a madman. He burned Rome and killed his whole family, even his mother. Tiberius. He spent almost all his life on the Isle of Capri because he liked to live well. He was a little crazy too. He used to feed his slaves to the fishes. Funny emperors, don't you think, lady? This is the Venus I like most. She's not as young as the others. She's more mature. Don't you agree, lady?
Perhaps I wouldn't know.
And over here is the marvelous Farnese Hercules. It was found in the baths of Caracalla in Rome. It is over 10 feet tall and 2,200 years old. It shows Hercules resting on a club. It looks like everybody takes a rest around here, except me.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Now there's the famous Farnese Bull, carved out of a single block of marble. Its It's over 12 feet high, and it was restored by Michelangelo. It's said to be the largest marble group in the world. This group represents the sons of Antiope, Amphius and Zeus, who, to avenge their mother, tied the cruel queen Dirce to the horn of an angry bull.
To think that those men lived thousands of years ago, and you feel that they're just like the men of today. It's amazing. It is as if Nero or Caracalla, Caesar or Tiberius would suddenly tell you what they felt, and you could understand exactly what they were like.
Then they're not ascetic figures.
No, not at all. Poor Charles, he had a way all his own of seeing things. What struck me was the complete lack of modesty with which everything is expressed. There was absolutely no attempt to... Come in.
Come in.
I'm so sorry to trouble you, but an old friend of your Uncle Homer phoned. His dearest friend, in fact, the Duke of Lipoli. He would like to meet you. Of course, I told him that you weren't at home, and could he please call later?
Oh, well, when he calls again, I'd like to talk to him. Might be rather fun to meet him.
Yes.
Very good, then. Good night.
Good night. Let's go and eat. Why don't we try to enjoy our vacation?
Well, if we don't, it's your fault. You don't realize how mean you can be sometimes. It's more than anyone can stand. Did those people come to see the house?
Yes.
What did they decide?
Nothing.
Nothing.
They're going to make me an offer on Thursday.
What kind of people were they?
Rather talkative.
What was that?
They're getting married in a week, and they're always fighting. It's jealousy.
How could anyone be jealous before marriage?
Well, the time just before marriage is a very delicate one. Oh!